Hello, how's it going? My name is Nate. I am a pharmacist at a community specialty Walgreens here in Memphis, Tennessee. We really appreciate you guys being here with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about when you sort of found out your status and kind of what that day was like?
I had been sick for a couple months and was having night sweats and just a rash was all over my body, and I knew that I was sick and I feared it was HIV, but I was hoping that it was not. I had a lot of sadness and anxiety and shame around that diagnosis.
I can relate to the sadness, anxiety, and shame. When I was diagnosed, it was just prior to the protease inhibitor era. So all I knew about HIV is that you got it and you died. Lo and behold, I did access some support services for women. And then I began to learn about, treatment, and pretty soon I wasn't going to die. And so here I am now, many years later.
When I was diagnosed, I didn't know anybody. Like, no one had ever told me that they were living with the virus. And so I was the first person that I knew that had it. But I know that my life has continued.
I come up in an era where post-AIDS and HIV, so I had a chance to see HIV and AIDS really manifest itself in a horrible way. It was like, if you got tested and you were positive, then you had AIDS, or you're going to get AIDS like next week. I was horrified that I was going to die one of these horrible deaths. And I focused on that for a long period of time. I didn't tell anyone that I had gotten tested. I didn't tell anyone what my results were.
As far as, what HIV was versus what it is today. And I talk a lot about educating people and letting them know that, hey, it's not the same now as it was then as far as the medication and the therapy that's available.
Having a resource like the Walgreens app available, where you can just kind of tune in and check in, and you as a pharmacist can not only answer a question, but also offer that support that might be needed.
The pharmacists have always been the ones for me who have said, hey, do you know about this coupon from the manufacturer? We can get you this. Your medications are either free or reduced. It's always been the pharmacists who have, educated me about the options.
As a team, you're there to really help us as patients.
When I was diagnosed, I didn't know anybody. Now I know a whole bunch of people. I didn't know a pharmacist. Now I know a whole team of health providers. To not be a victim of your circumstance, but to really stand up and become empowered and your biggest advocate, and saying that your health now matters even more than it has. And if it didn't matter then, it really matters, or should matter now. You guys have gone through the hardest part of this epidemic, and you've made it easier for me. And so I'm just so thankful for hearing those experiences and what other people have lived through.